Dear students, welcome to the physics class. Today we will discuss an important topic, projectile motion. Okay, now suppose when we throw any object with an initial velocity in any direction other than vertical direction, then it covered a curved path. Then it follows a curved path under the effect of gravitational acceleration. This type of motion is called projectile motion, and its path covered is called its trajectory. Okay, for example, when we throw a stone, then its path will be a projectile motion. Okay, then we can say that it is a projectile motion. Okay, now at first consider air resistance is negligible. Okay, then when we throw any object with the initial velocity u, which makes theta angle to the horizontal direction, then resolve it into two components, ux, okay, and ui. Ux is the component of velocity in x direction, which have value u cos theta. This component is responsible for the horizontal distance covered by the object. Okay, because of this component of velocity, object covered horizontal distance, and it remains unchanged during whole motion. Okay, ux remains unchanged during whole motion. So acceleration in the x direction will be 0. Ax will be 0 in whole motion. Now vertical component of velocity, ui, that is u sin theta, it is responsible for object's vertical distance. Okay, because of this, object covers vertical distance. Object goes vertical in vertical direction. Okay, now it is continuously changing because of acceleration due to gravity. Okay, this component of velocity changes continuously because of acceleration due to gravity. Okay, now at point P, ui becomes 0. Okay, at point P, the component of velocity in y direction becomes 0. Here is only x component of velocity, okay, which takes it in horizontal direction. Okay, now the horizontal displacement of object after t time of projection. If we want to know the horizontal displacement of object after t time of projection, then use the formula s is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Now, as I told you, ux component is responsible for horizontal distance. Now s is equal to x, because we are talking about horizontal direction. Now s is, we can put x in place of s. Now ux component is responsible for horizontal direction. Then in formula s is equal to ut plus half at square, put u cos theta in the initial velocity into t plus half ax. Okay, x component of velocity we can put here for the horizontal displacement, half ax into t square. Okay, we are using s is equal to ut plus half at square. In place of s we are putting x. In place of initial velocity we put u cos theta. In place of acceleration we put ax. Now as I told you, x component of acceleration is 0, so we have x is equal to u cos theta into t. Now vertical displacement. If we talk about the vertical displacement of object after t time of projection, then again we use the formula s is equal to ut plus half at square. Now in vertical direction, this component of initial velocity is responsible for the vertical distance. So again, when we use s is equal to ut plus half at square, put y in place of s. Put u sin theta in place of initial velocity into t. Half, put a is equal to minus g. Okay, when object is going upward, then the value of acceleration a will be minus g. Then replace a by ay by minus g. Okay, in the formula s is equal to ut plus half at square. Then we get y is equal to u sin theta into t minus half gt square. Now from here, x is equal to u cos theta into t. The value of t will be x upon u cos theta. Then in place of t, put x upon u cos theta from here. Okay, x is equal to u cos theta into t. Okay, x is equal to u cos theta into t. Then t is equal to x upon u cos theta. Then in place of t, put x upon u cos theta. U cancel out each other. Sin theta upon cos theta is equal to tan theta into x minus g upon 2u square cos square theta into x square. We get the vertical displacement. Now, this equation is similar to the standard form of equation of parabola. Y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, this equation of the projectile is similar to the standard equation of parabola, that is y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, which indicate that the path of projectile is parabolic. Okay, the path of projectile is always parabolic. Now, next is time of flight. Time of flight means the total time of the projectile in which it is in flight. Okay, the total time of projectile for which it is in the flight. Now, if projectile takes t time to reach at the highest point P, okay, if projectile takes t time to reach at the highest point P, then use the formula V is equal to U plus AT. Now, V is equal to U plus AT. Now at point P, as I told you, final velocity becomes 0. Okay, this is horizontal velocity. At point P, final velocity becomes 0. Then put 0 in place of V. Then U plus AT. In place of U, put U sin theta, because this component is responsible for the vertical displacement. U sin theta. Again, replace A by minus G. Okay, replace A by minus G, because when object goes upward, then the direction of acceleration due to gravity is downward. So replace A by is minus G. Then we get T is equal to U sin theta upon G. This is the time to reach at the highest point P. Okay, this is the time when object reaches from O to P. It takes small t time, that is U sin theta upon G. It takes t time to reach from P to ground. Okay, it takes p time to reach from highest point to the ground. That means the total time of flight will be 2 into t. Okay, it takes t time to reach from O to P, and it takes t time to reach from P to the ground. That means total time of flight will be 2t. Then we have the total time t is equal to 2u sin theta upon g. Okay, next is height of projectile. The maximum height attained by the projectile is called height of projectile. Okay, that is h. Now, use the formula v square is equal to u square plus 2as. V square. Now, in play at point P, as I told you, at highest point final velocity is 0. That is, put v is equal to 0, then v square is equal to 0. V square is equal to u square. Now, in place of initial velocity, put u sine theta because it is responsible for the vertical displacement, plus 2as. Now replace a by minus g again. Okay, because at point P, acceleration due to gravity is in downward direction. So replace a by minus g. So we have h is equal to u square sine square theta upon 2g. Now if we talk about the maximum height, that means the value of sine theta must be 1. Okay, the maximum value of sine theta is 1. So if we put sine square theta is equal to 1, then we get the maximum height of the projectile, that is u square upon 2g. Okay, if we put theta is equal to 90, we get the maximum height. That means if we throw a ball in vertical direction, then the projectile gets its maximum height. Now the range of projectile, the horizontal distance covered by the object during its flight is called range of projectile. Now we are talking about the horizontal distance, then use the formula speed is equal to distance upon time, then distance will be speed into time. Okay, distance will be speed into time. Now here distance is r, range, and ux component is responsible for its horizontal distance covered, ux into t. Now ux is equal to u cos theta, we know already, and t is the total time of flight. Okay, t is the total time of flight, that is 2u sin theta upon g. 2u sin theta upon g. Now we get u square into 2 sin theta cos theta upon g by solving. Now we can replace 2 sin theta cos theta by sin 2 theta. It is a mathematical formula. Sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. So we have the range of the projectile, that is r is equal to u square sin 2 theta upon g. Now again, to get the maximum range, we have to put sin 2 theta is equal to 1, because the maximum value of sine can be 1. Okay, we have to put sin 2 theta is equal to 1. Now 1 comes in sin 90, so sin 2 theta is equal to sin 90. Now that is 2 theta is equal to 90, that means theta is equal to 45 degree. Okay, so when we throw any object which making 45 degree with the horizontal, then the projectile covers maximum range, okay, in the horizontal direction, that is r max is equal to u square upon g. Okay, so this is the very important topic for exam. Okay, so do practice and thanks for watching.